Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium video, bringing you the GIGALITH team again. Now, I don't usually do two teams in, two of the same teams within 2 days of each other, but I do think that the GIGALITH did not get a proper showcase in the last episode, so a quick little rundown of what this team is. We have the GIGALITH for the Sand and the Trick Room. We have the Dusclops to proc the weakness policy on the GIGALITH. We have the Arcanine to be an Incineroar. We have the Kingdra just for our rain mode. We have the Ferrothorn just so it could also kind of work in rain and kind of work in Trick Room as well as like a sweeper. And then we have Politoed to set that rain. Now, like I said before, we did try this team out yesterday. We didn't get to try out GIGALITH, so I do hope to try out GIGALITH in today's battles. If you guys want a team report to this team, it is up on Pokésports.org. Link to that will be in the description along with the rental code and a Pokepaste to this team as well. Yeah. Let's play some games. All right, looking like my opponent is also running a Series 6 team. Nice, not too bad. Immediately I do see the Talonflame with the Tailwind. I do see the Clefairy and Durant combination, which could spell a little bit of trouble for me. Thankfully, we do have the Arcanine to deal with it a little bit, which I kind of like. This actually might be a great game to go Trick Room here, because there's not too many Pokemon that can deal with it. So let's do Dusclops. Let's do Arcanine. We'll set up Trick Room, bring in the GIGALITH in the back, and then swap in the Pharaoh. Actually, that's a lot of fire types for Ferrothorn. That is quite a lot of fire types for Ferrothorn. Do we just do Life Orb Kingdra in Trick Room? Is that an option? I mean, I kind of like it. I'm not too opposed by it. How else are we going to deal with that Dracovish, really? I think Kingdra is probably our only option to deal with the Dracovish. We'll give this a try. Also, I'm sorry about the very fast intro. I just feel like you guys already know what this team does. You already did see it yesterday. If you didn't see it yesterday, make sure to check out that video because I did, use this team and go over it. And I just wanted to re-showcase it because, yeah, I was disappointed with GIGALITH yesterday. I don't want to be disappointed with GIGALITH because I was a big proponent of the GIGALITH movement and like the GIGALITH being the new Tyranitar thing. I wanna believe. And hopefully today's video can show it to us. Anyway, Byron, what are you bringing? I hope he just brings the brainless Clefairy Durant, because that will be very, very good for our lead. Rotom Clefairy. Okay, this is kind of bad for Arcanine. I can go for Snarls here. There is nothing stopping me. I could take this opportunity to Heart Swap, but I don't think I want to do that yet. Rotom is Choice Specs. Uh-huh. So what you're telling me is I click the Protect button, right? He can Helping Hand boost and make that a very big issue. I really don't want to go into GIGALITH, not this early. I'm going to Snarl. I'm going to have faith in Snarl. Is that a mistake? I mean, if I get Arcanine to go down, it's not too bad, right? He is going to Helping Hand boost. We're going to get Trick Room off at least. We learned Arcanine is faster than Rotom. That is kind of obvious, but now we know for sure. We essentially get rid of the Helping Hand boost there. And Volt Switch onto Dusclops. Alright. Now we definitely get Trick Room up. Did my opponent have any Trick Room Pokemon that we have to worry about? I don't think so. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I'm actually not worried at all. He just gave us the freest switch into GIGALITH of my life, so I'm okay with just bulldozing. Take this opportunity to Heart Swap, not into Kingdra, into GIGALITH. And this should be fairly free. Unless this Chandelure has Energy Ball, it should be free. And then we just sit here and rockfall everything until our heart is content. Chandelure does threaten our Dusclops a little bit, but as long as we get this Bulldoze off, we already got the Trick Room off. Dusclops would have done its job. I'm also glad there was no taunt on that Clefairy. Can Clefairy get taunt? I have like never seen Clefairy with taunt for some reason. Anyway, Sparkly Boy making it onto the field, one of the best shinies in the world. Follow me. A-okay. A-okay. Gonna go for Bulldoze. I'm gonna do some damage to the Chandelure. Gonna break my weakness policy, lower my speed, make us faster in Trick Room. All the good news. And what do we do here? I think we, honestly, I don't think we Dynamax. He's gonna follow me. We might as well Rock Slide, right? Oh. Okay. That is kind of bad. But still, I think we're fine. He's gonna imprison the Trick Room now, right? Actually, no. See, here's the thing. It doesn't matter. We could Trick Room again. You know why? Because even if he imprisons the Trick Room, we're gonna KO it. Right here with the Rock Slide. Yeah. 100%. Unless we miss Rock Slide, we KO it with Rock Slide. So the imprison will just go away 1, 2, 3 immediately. They can imprison as much as they want. Yeah, they do. That's fine. He sealed our Trick Room, but we're gonna Rock Slide, KO the Chandelure, now that imprison is gone. So we can Trick Room now. We did it! Beautiful. If you guys didn't know how that works, now you do. This is really good. The decision not to Dynamax there was really big for us, just because of how obvious that follow me was. And I'm so glad we made that decision. Back in with Rotom. Now, we learned that this Rotom is Spexed. Actually, let's ally switch this. Yeah, I think we ally switch this. We haven't shown ally switch yet, and I feel like we are juicy bait for this Rotom with Specs. Is gonna Dynamax the Rotom. So he loses the choice Specs, but he is gonna get rid of our Sand. And he's also gonna be doing like a base 130 move instead of a base 110 with Hydro Pump. I think with the ally switch, it's fine. And I'm happy we did not Dynamax yet. Because, you know, this Clefairy is on the field and it's doing Clefairy things, and I don't like that too much. Just keep going for follow me. I guess he has no choice, right? But we're just gonna keep going for Rock Slide until that Clefairy is gone. Awesome. Okay, Clefairy's finally gone. We now have, like, multiple turns of Trick Room left. I think the Geyser is gonna come off onto this Dusclops, hopefully? Yes, okay, nice. It won't even take out the Dusclops. So we get one more turn of Nightshade damage, which is good chip. And since he did get rid of the Sand, I don't even take chip damage on my Dusclops either. I think now might be the opportunity to Dynamax my Gigalith. That Dracovish is going to be a little bit scary. I am more afraid of this Dracovish than I am that Rotom, if I'm going to be completely honest. Let's Rockfall the Dracovish. Let's Nightshade. I am so afraid of this Dracovish right now. Because Dracovish can clean up the rest of my team if I don't play intelligently. Especially in the rain. There's literally nothing an Arcanine Intimidate can do against the Dracovish in the rain. If he locks himself onto Fish's Friend, maybe my Kingdra can take it since it's 4 times resisted. But anyway, I don't want to put myself in that scenario. And we get the opportunity to Dynamax our +2 Gigalith here. Change the weather away from the rain. Set the Sand back up so we have some special defense. And one-shot a Dracovish. Lovely. Absolutely tremendous. Gigalith, thank you for actually doing something this episode and showcasing yourself on this team. I love it. Getting some nice Nightshade chip damage. Hopefully live this Max Geyser. We definitely will. Again, because of how much Sand... Like, Gigalith is not specially defensive. Not especially defensive in comparison to Arcanine. And it's so noticeable... Not Arcanine. Tyranitar. and it's so noticeable because we do not take hits very well on the special side. But anyway, it shouldn't matter too much. This should be game. We are still in Trick Room. We are still having a good time. We're just going to go for the Nightshade and the Rockfall and cancel the battle, defeating Byron. Nice. So I think Gigalith definitely got a nice showcase there. 10 out of 10. Next battle, next win. Let's get it. Oh no, here's Rillaboom. I knew it was too good to be true. Rillaboom is back. And he's back with a vengeance. He's here. He doesn't care. It is technically still Series 5. So we are going to go against Rillaboom and Togekiss in this battle. Yeah, my team doesn't like Rillaboom too much. But thankfully, that is a lot of fairy types. And my Ferrothorn kind of likes it here. I think Trick Room might be the play with Dusclops, Arcanine, Gigalith, and Ferrothorn. Let's do that. We'll try that out. Give it a shot. We could go rain mode, which I guess would be okay. But that Goodra is so special defensive, I don't think we benefit at all from having a special dragon type versus a especially defensive dragon type. Doesn't make too much sense. We just have to hope my opponent doesn't lead with the Imprison. Because if they do, we aren't going to be able to Trick Room, sadly. Okay, don't Imprison. He's just going for comfy Goodra shenanigans. Do we predict this to be a physical Goodra? I think we should. This might be Sap Sipper. We can burn it. Oh, it's weakness policy? Yeah, we can burn it. Let's Trick Room. And we'll start nerfing this Goodra real quick. I think first turn is going to be Draining Kiss, probably. And even Dynamax. Goodra Comfy is something I ran back in the day. Back in like mid-July, right before the Players' Cup. And then that's what I was going to bring to Players' Cup. And then I completely scrapped it last minute. And then I decided to bring this Rillaboom Drifblim team that I released because it did so poorly. Dems were the days. Anyway, big old Goodra's going to be on the field. Probably going to break the weakness policy with the Draining Kiss first turn. Followed by succeeding other turns afterwards. Anyway, we'll burn it, and we'll see right now if it's physical or special Goodra. Let's find out. Max Geyser. Are you special? Special. Okay, good to know. Huh. This is gonna be rough. Then we bring Gigalith though. Yeah, that rain is gonna be really rough. Thankfully we changed it with the Sandstream. Oh, but I was really hoping it was gonna be physical, because I would feel a lot more confident this turn. Because I do not feel confident about this right now. I could just ally switch and then just try to set up my special defense before I set up the Bulldoze. I kind of like that idea. Let's do that instead. We'll Max Quake instead. Ally switch Max Quake. It'll keep our Gigalith alive for one more turn because I'm not super confident I could take a +2 Max Geyser from Goodra, to be honest. Seeing how much damage was being dealt to my Gigalith in the previous games, I don't feel confident about this at all. So maybe after a couple special defense boosts, I can feel a little bit more in the zone here. Oh, especially after you Helping Hand boost. Jeez, man. Relax. At least we're gonna have a special defense boost to nullify that Helping Hand, but that does pretty solid damage. So that's pretty good. pretty content with that. What is it, Geyser? Yep, Geyser again. Onto what would have been the Gigalith. Dusclops is able to take it. And now that I have +1 special defense, I am feeling a little bit more confident that I can take it. I have +1 special defense, and I'm about to get Sand back up. I honestly want to get rid of this Comfy. Or can I get rid of the Goodra from that health? I think I can, actually. Considering how much my Max Quake was doing, that's non-stab with no boosts. I think if I boost myself and Rockfall the Goodra, I can get rid of it. Mostly because, yeah, Comfy's going to keep helping hand boosting. If Comfy... I think if Comfy actually had the chance to Floral Healing there, would have been a lot better for him. But since he went for the helping hand boost, I think we have a pretty high chance of just KOing this Goodra right here. I don't know Goodra calcs that well, I'm not gonna lie. I don't face them too many times. Rockfall, come on. Yes! Nice, we wasted the helping hand, we wasted the Dynamax. We have a +2 Gigalith on the field. Beautiful. Teespring.com/Pokésports podcast? You can find the link somewhere. It might just be Pokésports. Teespring.com/store/Pokésports. That might be it. That sounds right. Get your cool merch. Look fresh like me. Shameless plug. Anyway, the opponent is going to bring the Shandy. Don't know why. Let's just Quake it, and let's just Nightshade it. Let's not think too much about this turn. We'll KO you then. It doesn't actually matter. Nothing changes. I didn't actually expect that to one-shot, by the way. And this is now a +2. There's now a +2 Dusclops on the field, folks. Can this Chandelure even KO with the Shadow Ball? Who knows? I actually don't remember how much health I have left. I think it was in yellow? Oh, Energy Ball. Oh, please. Come on, man. Give Gigalith a little bit of credit. A little bit of credit. You think a non-stab Energy Ball is going to do anything at +2 special defense in the sand? I understand I was talking about how bad its stats were, especially, but you got to give it more credit than that, man. Anyway, we have double rock weakness on the field. We have Rock Slide imminent. Let's end the game with a simple little Nightshade on this Togekiss, and battle was canceled. Gigalith! What a showcase. I'm actually very content with both of those battles. I feel like we played really well in both of those, especially knowing our damage calcs with Gigalith, and knowing how to manipulate the Imprisoned Tricker in that first battle was really, really fun anyway. If you guys didn't already catch the rental code in the last video, here it is. Also, make sure to check out the Pokepaste in the description along with my team report, where I go very in-depth with this team and talk about pretty much every single ins and outs, all of the leads, all of the matchups, all of the calcs that I could possibly think of. And, yeah, check out Pokesports.org if you haven't already. We worked really hard on that website, and I'm really happy with what it's become and what it's going to be in the future. Anyway, I'm Kevin. This is Pokesports. If you haven't liked the video already, what are you doing? And if you haven't clicked the subscribe button, what are you doing? Also, make sure to hit that bell because we have pretty much a new rental code every single day, and you don't want to miss your chance to try some of these new Series 6 teams. I'm Kevin. This is Pokesports. Have a great night. Peace out.